Sorry. Religion is not 26.
26. He is a mediator. He's a famous mediator amongst pirates. You know that he's affiliated with Harrigan's fleet, but he's also other pirate groups would call him in to help mediate. Like he's got a reputation for that sort of thing.
Are these orders from Harrigan?
Signed by him personally. He pulls out a scroll.
Okay, well, Jin will look at it. He's...
Okay. He will. There is basically a scroll indicating a temporary reprieve of command for Molgromere aboard the. Did you ever? You told him the name of the vessel, correct? In the sending or not? Temporary. Well, it's basically so it's not declaring what the name of the ship is. There's a temporary. Molgromere is temporarily relieved of command to be and his crew to be put in the charge of Ranbin Kulekek, the pirate priest.
I see. And you are this Randim?
That I am.
Has Molgromere seen this order? Is he aware?
He is aware.
Then I would be remiss if I did not mention that Molgromere is a proud creature.
He is not terribly thrilled. It is not the reasons for this change are related to performance, both good and bad. Harrigan does not understand where he sits with your crew at this point, and he wants to make certain things are even keel for the time being.
Then I suppose it is to you that I must ask permission to bring the sun scales along.
If you vouch for their vigor and their strength, and they follow our code, then they may join.
Okay.
I do have a question. There are many versions of the Pirate's Code.
Jin's like, uh-oh, I don't know the shit.
I have a feeling that none of them will perfectly align with such a complicated crew.
I see.
And extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures.
There are strange things that have happened to the world, yes. A strange darkness crawls into it, one that should have been light. And then there are darker things still in the deeps that we must gird ourselves against.
The Code of Pirates is a holy thing. It is a sacrilege between the hearts of men and the sea. It's the bond that holds all the men of vice together to create one unified ship, one unified crew, one unified purpose. It is keeping all of the oddities and vices in check that the humans have. Some of them are filled with lust, others are filled with greed. Pretty much every pirate is greedy for something. The code is what makes it function when it should only be chaos. That is what the pirate code is.
I have only been able to glean some of the rules through observation and by orders from our captain. I have never seen such rules written down.
We will write the rules or follow an established code. And I already know that all of the established codes will wear thin upon some of our compatriots' vices.
Jin thinks for a moment, then write a new one.
As High Priest aboard the vessel, I wish for you to aid me in this. This is not something I would order. This is something I wish.
Agreed. He is actually pretty quick to agree. In the meantime, however, I do believe my presence and the presence of the Nagaji will be needed to keep order. There are a considerable number of the crew that are loyal to Molgromere directly.
There is, and there will be some of those. There will need to be a splitting of the crew. This is very much true.
I see. Then might I suggest I will make a list of those that I have observed to... The list is simple, actually. Those that were recruited directly by Molgromere are the ones that follow him. There are numbers that were recruited directly by Black Dog. He will keep them in line.
And what of the numbers that were brought into Harrigan's fold with Molgromere?
He crewed with the painted pirates, as did I. They're the ones who will be most forgiving with undeath. Grimsby is his oldest companion. However, Grimsby is a very...
Molgromere was fairly set on Grimsby being left with the ship to help him find his way back.
You do realize
it can go either way, he says to Ginger.
Yep. So far, his ghoulish nature has been less of a curse and more of a boon. There may come a day where we have the spells to fix him.
Man or ghoul, a code he will follow.
Okay.
Basically, the problems with ghouls and ghouldom need to be covered in the code. We are going to make a rule. No biting other people. No biting crewmen. There's one other topic of import. Your people here. The Baron grants them succor and grants them space. But they are... He's like looking at the holy symbol. He's looking at the sky. There is friction here in some respects. Do you understand this?
Yes. I can see why. Light often is antithesis to undead.
It was also antithesis to some of the things in the deep dark.
I have studied both the light and the dark. He will channel negative energy and just make sure it's not killing people outside, but he will use that as an example. Excluding
people outside going like, what's happening? They're not screaming, but there's like this little pulse of negative juju.
Yep.
The Baron will demand favor for favor. You can choose to push it upon Taiyang. He is the one who made the agreement originally. It is your choice.
If it is a favor that we can do within the confines of our job as pirates, I would do it. I will also request that we look for places to bring my people. In exchange, there may be a place of great power and magic that we can visit in the shackles. A heresy of my people most likely will have considerable magics and probably treasures.
Heresies usually are meant to be stepped on.
Is there a particular task that the Baron wishes done here?
Nothing yet. But it has been brought up to Harrigan.
I see.
I was uncertain based off of what I had read as to whether you would do well in front of the Baron. He is very particular and not to everybody's liking. If basically based on the channeling of undead, like channeling negative energy, as a priest who has mastered both light and dark, I'm certain that you can deal with the Baron yourself if you wish.
I have no ill will with it, against him. His city has been accommodating to both us and to my people. If, however, he is one of the vaunted who cannot stand within the light, then there may be problems. He's making reference to vampirism. I imagine people who can't stand in sunlight are probably seen as like the worst in the Amonitory religion. But I do travel with a ghoul and skeletons. I see no problem with this, as long as the ghoul does not bite and spread his disease.
Spreading disease is very much... It's not good for cohesion. It's not bringing the family together. It is not turning the crew and the ship into one unified organism.
Interesting.
Biology. Fancy word, meaning the study of species.
Ah. Then I have some stories for you, Captain.
Okay.
He'll make reference to the horrible changes that, from the box and the entities and the...
Okay, he listens very grimly with his plus 18 knowledge, nature, and heal skill. He is interested in these things and concepts. One of the things he will need to learn is religion. As the pirate priest, he probably should know something about gods. So I'll tweak the build a little bit.
No, it was just when I went through the build, I'm like, just his knowledge local is really high, and that covers all the customs. He's like
he's
priest
just
of pirates. Right?
Yeah.
It's the code. It's all about the code.
All about the code, man.
You need to know about the gods. It's the code, man.
All about the codes. Okay, and then for our homework, I basically have like 5 different pirate codes that were used historically, and we could basically try to pick between them and modify as needed, because I went through all of them and none of them are like... All of them would make at least one party member verboten, right? There's some of them are like, you didn't clean your sword, keelhauled. It's like, that's Black Dog. Black Dog. Oh, punish you whipped for days. Why? Your sword got rusty. You're screwed, but and it's interesting how different some of them are from one another. And a lot of them have the like, you're not allowed to fight on the ship, and then some of them have, but when you hit land, that all the duels happen. Like, all the duels. You're just stacking up all your dueling tickets.
That's funny.
So we'll figure out what the actual a written set of rules are. I think that's going to be and there's one that actually has like no dry firing of your weapons. Like, nope. it's the whole point about not blowing up your gunpowder hold is like just don't do silly don't do sillies. How to share food, how fight. Again, they're all like 10 lines long. They're not all that long, but it's like the 10 rules for pirating from like 8 different historical pirate groups. All right.
Yeah, Jin's gonna bring his sun scales immediately to the boat to help
with order.
To help with order. Yeah.
Okay.
Between Tree and Jin and 20 sun scales, yeah, that order will be returned.
You will listen to the rules, because the rules will be followed. Because we said so. And I got a piece of paper that says it's the right thing to do.
We'll just make up our own code. We'll borrow from all the things and make up something that makes sense.
Exactly. Some of them are really interesting about like even the captain and the crew all eat the same amount. There's a bunch about that because there's food's very important in the rule set. So I think there was a bunch of pirate ships that had like really skinny captains. If you're the big fat guy Captain Potts wasn't following that one. All right. While you were away, I need a D. Give me 1 second. I need to go to a different map. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 20. I need a D21. I need a D3. Ahmed?
Got it. 1, D3. 3.
Okay. I need a D20.
Cool.
You failed your save.
I think pretty much. All right, and then there's going to be a 10% chance that somebody, 20% chance. There's a 20% chance that somebody, even the 10% chance. Okay, one of Molgromere's men has basically gone derelict and has started to walk off into the town. He's going AWOL.
Do we know this, or we know afterwards?
Molgromere's men are like, "What are you doing?" There's a kerfuffle amongst Molgromere's men as one of the sailors is just off. He's off on a walk. He's off going on a walkabout. The people who are on the boat are there's yelling going on.
Who notices this?
Yeah,
it would be Ganzorig is one of the people who's above deck right now. So Ganzorig is there. Ganzorig and Banta are there and notice.
Oh, time of day?
This would be at. Oh, it's close to noon.
Where's that idiot going? He's got stuff to do.
Okay.
So he asked Banta basically.
Okay. And currently there's a kerfuffle amongst Molgromere's men as they're calling him an asshole.
Don't no. If you go get him there, I'm dealing with these other assholes.
Oh, you're the deck boss. Go boss the next guy. I'll back you up if you're afraid. If that's the reason.
Where are you going?
Yeah,
okay.
we'll fly. We'll ride over with on Krimlir and.
Okay, I'm just going to call him Molgromere. I don't know what his name is. I'm just using this token to be there's this one guy who's. I will copy him actually into the other map. Because if I'm on one and you're on the other, that doesn't work well. Okay, there's a Molgromere who's off to.
Molgromere.
What map are we on?
Oh, sorry. We are on the Senghore map.
Where?
Okay. When you ask him what he's doing,
Yeah, what are you doing? Why are you leaving?
I'm buying a 100-pound anchor made of cotton candy.
Oh, this is fucking Gotano's stupid. No, you're not. Get back to the boat.
But I need a 100-pound anchor made of cotton candy.
Okay, sure you do. Just put him under my arm.
Okay, he's struggling.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the Molgromere, the strength of the troop is...
They're pretty strong, I think.
We can roll this out if you want.
12. 12.
Oh, they're not that strong.
No, they're fast.
They're quick. We can roll this out if you want. Okay. All right. That didn't work.
Yeah, we're gonna basically tie him up. Oh, remember a buddy system. We got casters. Detect magic on this guy.
Okay. He's got an enchantment on him.
Oh yeah, somebody's fucking with us.
Gotano's around. Hey, Gotano! Cut it out or I'll cut you up.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Oh, it's pretty much in his nature to be.
What? Are there any paintings in this on the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, there's two that's smushed together.
Okay, let's go take a look at those paintings.
Oh, I heard Sun Wu wants to go. I think Sun Wu wants to go inside those things.
Yeah, Sanmu will be very disliked.
Oh,
Cause a lot of problem.
oh, Sun Wu.
Okay. You talk about Sun Wu.
What do you mean?
There's a
What do you
bit-
mean?
there's a
They're
bit-
not gonna like. I kind of like him. He's a little bit of a smartass, but
Yeah,
nothing compared to Sebastian.
Sunwoo and Gotano made mistake, and they messed around with the wrong colors. Let's put it this way. They are not too welcome, but at some point they need to show up.
Is that why you lost all your color?
No, not for them. Something for me.
Okay. Okay. We should keep an eye out for the little bastard.
Yes, we should warn everyone about Gotano. Make sure there's someone invisible.
Buddy system. Anyone else trying to leave the boat?
Give me a perception check.
It's you. Hey, where am I going?
Hey, where am I going? This is awesome. It's me. Hello.
Me.
Hello, my dear. It's I.
31.
It's the DC. So there's you see two of the same guy.
Two more Molgromere.
No, it's not they're not Molgromere this time. Give me a second. I will grab tokens. We're gonna do a Spider-Man meme. Here we go.
This guy was part of our crew, right? Like we recognized
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. All right. Diego is both coming and leaving from the ship right now.
Oh, what the fuck? There's two of them. Get them, boys. We're gonna go arrest those two guys.
Banta is calling for casters.
Okay. So you calling for a caster, or are you going to go grab the Diego?
He's going to grab 2 guys and tell them to go get the casters.
Okay, you're going to yell, get the casters at some of the crew.
And he's going to go grab the other guy.
Okay.
No, actually, he's going to leave you to it. Can you do that?
2 at 1? No, I need help.
If he picks the wrong one, the other one probably gets away if it's Gotano.
Okay, he's starting. He's hitting the bell. Ding, 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 ding. It's enough of this crap.
Kate, there's a whole bunch of chaos on the ship as you ring the alarm bell. All right, Ganzorig.
Is going to shoot. Let's see here. I'm going to shoot an arrow at each of them. Let's just see how they behave.
How they react to being shot.
Yep. I'm just going to take a look at blunt arrows. I think I could do. Give me a second.
I think it's a -2 in the shorter range penalty or something like that. Blunt arrows are really good.
They just do bludgeoning, and then you can do the -4 for non-lethal. Okay. So we're going to rapid shot 2 guys.
Okay. Okay, you're above them. They don't actually have cover at this point. They haven't had a chance to run into cover.
Mm-hmm. Are either of them undead?
Not to your knowledge, and not to the bonus on the attack roll.
Okay.
So indirectly, the answer is no.
Yep.
Unless I'm being tricksy pixie.
All right. AC 25, AC 30. Oh,
Okay.
-4 would be AC 21, AC 26 for the non-lethal.
All right. If it's under 50, one of them you missed. Okay. One of them ducks your arrow.
Okay, another guy gets hit.
Well, one of them has the arrow hit spell. It hits like a shield spell. The other guy gets shot in the face, like right in the temple.
Okay. I'll do damage on the guy who got hit. Guy that got hit got 14 non-lethal, and then we're going to continue to fire on the guy who's got spells up.
Okay, Coon.
How close is he?
He's on the other side of the ship. It'd be like 60 feet as you're flying above the boat to see on both sides of it.
Okay. We're going to judge the situation as a swift, and then take our secondary attack. Calculate sheet. AC 18.
Okay, he's like ducking amongst other crewmen, trying to scuttle on board as all the chaos from the deck bells ring. Ding,
27.
Ding, 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 ding. AC 27. All right, now let's see. We knew we were going. We knew it was go time. God, your AC is bottles. His AC is 26.
Okay, 18 non-lethal.
Okay. He doesn't overreact like you'd expect Gotano to. Like, he's not like, I've been killed but murdered by all the pain. Like, but he definitely takes the arrow.
Okay. Oh, it's Gotano. That one's Gotano.
It would be nice if Gotano had invisibility as a spell. Okay. And then so so Banta went and started ringing the bell. There's chaos amongst the crew as they're all trying to go to battle positions. Ganzorig is yelling about Gotano. Gotano, that one's Gotano. He's shot 2 dudes. People are confused about which, like.
Oh, by the way, my range attacks ignore mischance from spells or magic effects such as blink, blur, and mirror images. Just as an FYI.
Cool. We don't have those spells, okay. So we couldn't cast.
This is mythic precise shot. Is my
that's pretty cool.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's just double check here. This is going all sorts of sideways, isn't it? Yeah, that would be cruel. If I did that to you, then bad things would happen to me. You're the only one who knows. Let's see. I think you're close enough for this. 60 feet. So, okay. This one's like the one that you were calling Gotano is moving closer to you, and is casting a spell. And it will save from Ganzorig.
You fucking fox. Make the save. Make that save. 17 does not make the save.
What type of saddle do you have?
A war saddle? It's a really good saddle. Give me a second.
Yeah, this is important.
The saddle is Criminalier's War Saddle. It's a Masterwork War Saddle with a +5 competence bonus to ride and a +5 competence bonus to fly.
Okay, you've just been hideous laughter.
Oh, man.
Fall prone. So I believe, give me a second. The saddle, not a magic item, but the animal gear. I think it's a 75% chance of keeping you in for a war saddle. It's been a while though. So it'd be a military saddle. 75% chance. So there's a D100. There's a 75% chance you fall out of the saddle because you're laughing.
Oh, you want me to roll this?
Oh, I'll roll it. I'll roll it. Sorry. There's 70%. Sorry. There's 75. There's 25% chance you fall out.
Yeah.
Okay. You're laughing. You're laughing upon Cribbler.
And I'm pointing at him.
Well, you fell prone laughing so hard.
And this is just for the next.
You get one more save, and then it's for a minute if you don't.
Okay. Banta. So funny.
What the hell are you doing? Banta's not happy with this.
Nope.
How many rounds has it been since I rang the bell?
So you rang the bell. Ganzorig shot 2 guys. You weren't paying attention. He was yelling, "It's him! It's him!" There's 2 dudes who were shot, and Ganzorig is laughing and Cribbler is flying, and it's chaos.
Where is he
People
pointing?
are running around.
Where's he pointing?
It's all flailing madness. Technically, he's supposed to be prone on the ground, laughing uncontrollably, and like provoking AOs kind of thing. Like it's, he's not helpless, but can take no actions. Uncontrollable laughter is very funny. He will say Banta, Banta, Banta though. Like that's like maybe he's laughing at you. That's why he's so funny.
I need a young caster. I need an arcane caster.
Within a move, there are two different Diegos. There's two different sailors with the same face, both with arrows dunked off, like both with swollen eyes from arrows being blocked off them.
Fine. I'll. Well, let's take a the stance. I'll take my stance of Barracuda. I'm gonna charge one non-lethally.
Okay.
Pop, and then when I hit one guy, I immediately get to charge another guy.
Okay, there's one that's
Pop.
closer and there's one that's further.
Yep, I'll attack the first guy, then I'll continue the second guy.
Which is the first guy?
Whoever's closest.
Okay.
Get him. Stunning fist.
I hit. I assume they go down. I do double.
What AC do you hit?
11 plus my base, which is going to be high. Ish.
One of them, yes, that hits. The other one might not hit. Depends.
The first guy is let's see. Nope, that's that crap. You spend a mythic point. Let's see.
God! slap a pirate.
I was looking at my mythic powers going, I already spent my swift.
8,
You son
9,
of a...
10. 19, so 30.
30 hits, yeah. Okay, you punch this unsuspecting sailor in the back of the head.
26 on the other guy?
So you charge one attack, and then you're charging the other one, or?
It's an immediate action after I hit one guy.
Okay. So
you're stance.
You're going,
first time I get to use it.
Okay. You punch. Okay, you've punched two men.
I do damage, non-lethal.
Okay.
It's 2d6 plus 20.
Okay. Non-lethal. You can roll the 2d6 plus 20.
$29.
Okay. There's a sickening crunch as you punch a dude. You've non-lethally broke his nose in an orbital socket. He is unconscious and bleeding.
He'll be fine. The other guy is 26.
26? Okay, and the other guy is goes, ah.
and I didn't double what? He goes what?
He goes, ah. He doesn't fall over. He doesn't double over in pain. He goes, ah, and is continuing to run like deeper into the ship.
Into the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take my AOL.
No. You've already ran over and slapped another dude in the face.
The first guy, did he go down?
Sorry, the first guy is the guy you punched, and then you ran out to go punch another dude. You punched a guy that went, and then you ran over and slobber knocked a dude who was further away from you. The dude who ran towards Ganzorig got closer to you. Then you punched him, and then you ran off and punched another dude.
All right, so stance, move, attack. I spend a mythic point to go after the other guy.
I don't think you have the amazing initiative yet. There's the I think that's not a tier 1 ability.
Hold on. All right, mythic points. Sudden attack.
It's the
action. Spend a mythic point.
Or the It's the amazing initiative. You can use an additional standard action by spending a power. That's second tier.
Mother. Okay.
Okay, you ding dong the bell. So you punch this guy. You punch two. You definitely know the one that You punch in the back of the head really hard. That guy is definitely, if that's Gotano, he's taking a nap right now. He probably needs a doctor. Basically, give me a D12.
Two.
Ringing the bell. Sodak apparently is up here creating fake barrels or whatever. He's the one who basically is adding to the initiative. Sodak, there's craziness.
What's happening?
Ganzorig is laughing. People are running around looking for Gotano. Banta has punched one of your sailors in the back of the head, and there's a lot of blood, and there's a wounded guy on the deck. You popped out of the ship.
There's a wounded guy on the deck.
There's a wounded guy on the deck. There's chaos and things, and so Banta is standing over the unconscious body of another one of your sailors.
Okay, let's this guy.
Ganzorig's laughing like a madman.
So funny. Oh.
All right.
He's like laughing and crying.
Banta, what's the meaning of this? He pulls out hackbutt. You stay where you are.
Are you going to take an action to try to gather more information than what's in front of you? Or are you just going to do a thing?
Is this considered a surprise?
No, this is not a surprise.
Okay,
the
so
bell went ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, and then you've got three actions.
Take an action. Pull
One
out
action
a gun.
was coming out of the ship. Like, you approach the scene. One action done. Okay? You've got the information I gave you, which is dude's laughing, people are running around screaming, they're yelling Gotano,
Okay,
and Ben's just standing over a dude, and there's one guy with blood on him. Right? Like, it's
I pull out
chaos.
I pull out my gun and I aim it at this guy over here who's weird.
Okay, there's one bloody crewmate. You're now pointing your gun at him.
Put in the rifle, see? Don't move.
Okay.
And I'm readying to give him both barrels if he moves.
Okay.
It's classic gun maneuver. We will solve this problem.
We're just gonna solve the gun
with lead. Yep.
All right.
Way to go, Sergeant.
He's not taking shit.
Yeah, exactly. Cooped up in a fucking rope trick with Sun Wu. Building angel killing weapons.
Yeah.
Some shit in his eye.
All right. Ganzorig, you get another will save.
Oh yeah.
I think we missed the. You're supposed to get one. You spent the round laughing, but you're supposed to actually get one that turn.
16?
Okay. Ganzorig's going to be giggling for the next 45 for the next 8 rounds. Ganzorig is laughing.
Is Krimlir smart enough to go and attack the person who casts a spell on her?
Does Krimlir have? So the thing is, you need to make a perception or spellcraft check to notice Gotano when he's casting the spells.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's sneaky caster.
She saw which guys Ganzorig targeted with his bow.
That part she knows.
Okay. 21 is the perception. But
give me a second, I will check, because if you meet that, then you know. Otherwise, it's kind of like she's got a hair trigger and she's like, "Fuck you, crew!" Right?
No, she's a little squishy, so she kind of stays out of the way.
In a second, it would be where is this? Desperate Focus, Unchained, no, Hidden Magic. There we go. Conceal spell. That's DC 2 higher. And it is 15 plus ranks. 15 plus ranks plus dex. So it's 15 plus ranks plus dex plus 2. So 15 plus ranks. So 20. Okay, no. Nope, you're not certain where the spell came from.
She's confused at why Ganzorig is acting weird, so she's just going to find a place to land.
She's protecting her master.
Yep.
All right, Sodak. I need you to roll a perception or spellcraft check.
I'll go with fucking spellcrafters. How many days has it been since I've been making fucking cannons?
This happened on the 20th. You've only made 2 cannons so far.
So each time it's -1, correct?
Correct. So -2 to start with, and then -1 every prep after that.
You're at a -40 your perception.
Damn it, Sodak. There we go. Perception -2, and then -1 because I prepped once.
Yep. And then you prep 2 more times, so it's -5.
-5. I'm
He
right
prepped
on.
once to, like, that first day he prepped one because he cast a bunch of spells during that one fight.
Or Knowledge Arcana, I said. Well, since I don't have Knowledge Arcana.
Spellcraft or Perception?
Ooh, Spellcraft 4. I'll go with Perception because it's still better.
It's still better. Yep.
25.
I have to now finish that DC because I got to the point where I didn't need to. It was 15, so it's 23 plus Dex, which is 5, so 20. Is it
8?
28, and then plus 2 because it says. Oh no, it's sorry, no, it's 28. Okay, will save from Sodak.
Okay, we'll save.
He was standing there mumbling something and shaking his hands like, "Oh God, I'm being shot at!" And then he's trying to cast a spell upon you.
Fuck me. 15.
15. Even though that it didn't translate well, you're basically there's this like this image of a like there's this turtle. There's like one of your turtle friends from when you were a child. Made fun of you a lot, and basically his shell's slightly misshapen, and he keeps falling over. It's really really funny. You on your turn you will fall prone, and you're laughing. Kate, Diego's is currently in the process of running past you. Banta.
Okay, guys moving again?
The guy's moving. Yep. The guy's currently
Fuck you.
the guy you punched in the back of the head and went
All right.
before you like immediately went off and punched the other dude.
Charging
is going past a prone Sodak who's having a giggle fit.
Charging and flurry the living crap out of him.
See, the one-on-one Gotano is awful. A whole bunch of us. Some of us are going to do some stupid things.
He might not come out of this one.
No, I think he's gone right now. Now that you're next to him, you could use your mythic point to do a swift action to get an extra attack off.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
You can also use a swift action to spend a key point to get an extra attack off.
Yep.
Can I do both?
And then what is your champion ability?
Just give me a sec.
Because you could do a swift action to move up to him and punch him, I think, if you have that champion strike.
No, I believe it's the
You should have taken the move one. Oh, this one's pretty good too because you roll twice.
the roll twice one. So my movement's pretty good.
In the normal system, the move attack one is better hands down.
Yep.
In the 3-action system, I would argue that the double attack one potentially is
my
better.
bonus is not that good, so this.
Yep.
Are you champion striking him in the back?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Sudden attack.
It's like he's like fuck.
This one, this is power attacking.
Diego is running away, and he sounds suspiciously like Gotano as he's saying fuck as you're chasing him down.
So move up, and then we're gonna go flurry.
Bant is such a boss.
Flurry.
And deck boss.
So a double attack and then a flurry.
He's gonna piss blood for a week.
So a charge. Can I finish my charge with a flurry? Or is it only in the first hit?
In the first hit is a charge attack.
Okay, Since I am charging, I will.
So you get
use
like the
my-
extra damage on the first hit.
Yeah, I will do that then. Ooh. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Like a fucking
Okay.
sock puppet out of fucking. Oh shit!
Okay. 26.
26 misses.
Mythic point.
It hits.
And then the second one, 35.
It definitely hits.
All right, let's calculate this first. So 36, 20, 56, 46, and 56. 70 damage.
Lethal and non-lethal.
Let's knock his ass out. Non-lethal.
Okay, all right. He is unconscious and has some real damage.
Banta was about to continue, but he whoa. I think he was down.
Okay, and he does turn into a kitsune, but it looks really strange. Like it's like a Picasso kitsune. In fact, I will find a token for this.
Okay. Okay. Everyone calm down. Banta solved this problem with his magic.
Banta will solve this with his magic.
Sodak. Until he wakes up, and then Ganzorig.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, he's got him. He's got Gotano by the scruff.
All right, so Gotano, while he is unconscious,
Get some rope.
No, he's a shape changer. I think we need a barrel.
you ain't taking my fucking barrel.
No, we're not gonna give the guy who's trying to get away the flying fucking barrel. Don't worry about it, Ghoul.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Okay, so
Oh, that was so funny. I don't know what was funny, but it was really funny.
okay, you have an unconscious Gotano who's like
Weird.
who's having strange fluctuations in his facial structure, and
All right, we're gonna strip Gotano of his gear and put him in a barrel. Cut a small hole for breathing, and
who is doing the work? Just so I
Ganzorig.
Banta.
Ganzorig?
And
Banta's gonna do it.
Banta and Ganzorig? All right, is anybody tending to Diego, who got his ass absolutely kicked the next Tuesday?
Yeah,
and is currently bleeding out
we'll
on
holler
the neck.
for Li Hida to go and rescue.
To play nurse.
Yeah, to play nurse. Whoa.
Okay, yeah, he's at -6 and bleeding. Like he's...
Okay, yeah, feed him a potion.
Sodak is there. I can heal his ass.
Okay. There's something wrong with him. He has all of his gear. Like we kind of know because half of it's been crafted by.
Yep, he has his gear.
Yeah. Well, it's
His gear appears to be all like fixed points. It's all the flesh underneath that seems to be sort of like shifting through color patterns and moving a little bit. Like not, it's like he's low resolution. You know, like it's.
I need to speak with him and see what is wrong. Find the captain.
oh, little bastard had money. Oh, weird.
Correction. We have money.
Oh yeah, I'll just put that over here for. I don't think any of the characters I'm controlling have more than like a few silver that they started.
Have
with.
nothing. My guys have nothing.
Gotano, 177 gold. It's like what? You hold in on us.
Mhm.
You got 50s in you? What's wrong with you? Okay, there's kerfuffle. Like Molgromere is like, are we under attack?
Oh, we were. I don't know what Gotano was trying to do. It was like he was trying to get into the boat. Does that have anything to do with those stupid paintings?
That is him, I guess.
He kind of looks like he's blobby.
Hey, you guys! Is everything okay?
Yeah, Gotano's gone crazy.
Oh. Eee. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
He started putting spells on everyone. And he started, I think he was making his way into the ship. I think he wanted to go into the painting.
Karen boops his nose and is able to, like, push it like an inch along his face.
I got an idea, Captain. As part of the painting project, we bought a bunch of blank canvases.
All right, what would you do with the canvas?
Well, I'm gonna take a canvas and just kind of push it into him. If he's paint now, then maybe it just becomes a Gotano painting. Much easier to deal with a Gotano painting than it is the Gotano.
I hit them over the head with it. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Someone will go and find. So we bought a bunch of empty blank canvases and some like what do you call them, frames?
Yep.
As part of the recent horde of things that we've bought. Let's see, where did I stick this? Consumables. Yeah, under consumables. 20 painting canvas, blank, 1 silver piece each. Yeah, they're super cheap. And wooden frames, 5 gold piece each. Like, they're nice frames. So they'll take a frame. Since you're the painter, why don't you just... Banta?
That doesn't quite reflect reality. The canvas is not 1/50th the frame, but the canvas is significantly cheaper than the frame.
The frames, they just didn't even have a price in the book. I just said,
okay,
we got really nice frames.
Those are really nice frames
with nice carving and shellac or whatever.
And hard. I was just like,
yeah.
The canvas is still like the actual thing you paint on is cheaper than the frame. The frames are fucking expensive.
That's what this is saying.
Yep, I agree. I'm agreeing with you.
Hey, painter. Just press it onto him. Probably long-wise. Yeah, you probably don't want to make it a portrait or a landscape. Why do I know these things?
What if we throw him up and you hit him like it was a baseball?
What's a baseball?
It's a game where you hit bases with balls.
Oh. Sounds like a stupid game.
Oh, it's how you practice for sieges.
Banta? The honors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Completely anachronistic.
He'll try to get him into the painting somehow.
Okay.
Put him onto it, I guess.
Describe what you do and what you want.
I put him onto the paint. I lay him onto the painting, and I want him to go into the painting.
There.
And I will spend a mythic point to get him in there.
Okay. All right. So you are spending a mythic point to get him into the painting. How, spending mythic point. Great. We want to do this. Now, are you, just mushing him in? Are you trying to
punch
fill
him
him in?
into the...
Are you trying to paint him in? Are you just slamming him into it? Are you trying to paint in a structure for him and then drop him in?
You know how I open a door?
Mm-hmm.
Open a door.
Okay.
I go in,
Okay.
pull him in with me,
Okay.
and build a beautiful ass cage.
Here we go.
Hey, you two.
So Bandit just disappeared inside this blank canvas? What the fuck?
He sticks his head out. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's weird.
Banta, you know that this canvas quality isn't good enough for you to stay in here. Like, you couldn't hang out in here because it's not a masterpiece. But you can temporarily be in here to work. You have to, it needs to be a masterpiece for you to be there for long term. Okay? So you pull yourself into the painting to
But
start.
can Gotano stay there?
That's we're going to find out, though, isn't it?
All right, let's draw a cage.
Okay.
Here we go.
Give me your craft painting, your craft fine arts.
The painting project tools aren't done yet.
15.
15. Okay, you've got this rudimentary cage.
Spend it. Wait, this is my mythic point. Well, I'll send another mythic point. That's fine. Damn it! 19.
Okay, you've got a basic cage that you've got around Gotano.
Someone who's going to aid with a +3. He's
20?
clapping his hand.
Okay,
yeah, he gets +3. Yeah.
Okay, so 22. You have a basic cage that is a basic functional cage, where before you had a basic cage around Gotano, who you've pulled into the painting. Are you doing anything with Gotano's features, or are you letting them be as they are?
I will try to put things the way there should be. Like that eye should still be there.
Okay.
There it is.
I have a DC in mind.
No, I don't want to do that.
What have you done?
Hey, give me a roll.
It's like, don't worry, I'll fix the Mona Lisa. Just fucking clown paint.
No, you know what?
Fingerprints
I'll just leave it as is. I'll just leave it as is. He was functional before. Let's just leave him as is.
Perfect.
Just leave him. Just leave him.
There's a that historically that has happened. There's a that exact thing. There's a 1,500-year-old painting of, I think it's Jesus. Maybe it's not quite that old. There's a very old painting of Jesus in a church somewhere where a local woman volunteered to fix it and completely messed it, and it's just bad. It was on the news. I don't know how old it was. It was old though. All right, you've pulled Gotano in. Gotano's in his sort of messed up form. You know that this artwork isn't strong enough to be a permanent home, but it is a temporary home. Okay? It will last for basically 1 day per character level for Gotano to exist here.
From my mythic point that I spent.
From your mythic point that you spent.
Can I extend that by spending more mythic points?
You can come back in and do activities. You would have to roll again, right? It would be... You are not good enough at these activities to just do them by default. You have to try.
I'll come back out. Son, I really need that thing to help me paint.
Oh yeah, it's on the list.
Try to do this with your list.
Yeah.
Like move it up the list.
Yeah. So the trade-off, Ahmed, is there's a bunch of us that only have +1 resistance items, and as we've just noticed, magic.
Gotano actually blasts your saves. It was he could have done mean things. No, he's just gonna make you giggle or
yeah, he could have had us all murdering each other.
Murderers commanded everybody. Just sat there at the edge of the ship.
I'm fine with swapping those two, just as long as you're good with the risk of not having all of our +2s. It's fine.
Okay.
We haven't started yet, so I'm gonna shift it around.
Ganzorig, give me a perception check.
108 hours. Ganzorig perception.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was in crafting land there for a second. Contact search. 44.
44.
We're on water. 48.
Okay. You think the Gotano painting? I've renamed the token to the Gotano painting. Is like breathing.
The painting's still alive. I mean, Gotano's still alive. I don't know what I'm actually looking at here. It's alive. Uh-huh.
Yes, it will stay this way for about a week.
Okay, I think we should wrap that thing up and bury it somewhere. That's not a bad idea. So how about I do this? I'm going to take one of the other frames of the painting that's blank, and we smush them together like this, and then we lash it closed. And if Molgromere is here, Molgromere is here. Hi, Molgromere. We'll pretend that the captain had an order to have permission before we screw with this. Yeah. All right. All solved. This is what you get. Someone who feels bad, but also it's kind of like, you big dummy.
You've been fucking with me for years. Okay. All right. That's the end of the Gotano. The Gotano event can now be ticked off the list, or bumped. Actually, the Gotano event would be bumped down 9 days, 8 days.
Gotano.
It's the Gotano painting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 9 days later.
8 days. You haven't quite leveled yet, so be
7, 8. Gotano
painting.
Gotano painting. Okay.
Yep.
That's a real neat power you got there, Banta. I've never seen magic like that. This is worth studying. Could I go into the painting realm?
Yes, but they're not happy with you exactly.
Whoa!
It's something that you and Gotano have done.
Oh! I have no idea what you're talking about. Sunwoo's holding on his tail, and he clearly knows what you're talking about.
He clearly knows exactly what you're talking about.
If you are polite enough and you go in and you apologize for this bullshittery you have done, then...
Oh, but it was all Gotano's fault.
Well, explain it.
It was an experiment, and...
Not to me, I don't give shit.
Well, there's probably a whole city of people that look like you.
You have family, says Karen.
No, I mean, like, lacking color and pigment.
That need to get some sun.
My master was dealing with a weird artifact in Gotano. I was running the experiment, just keeping everything bubbling, and Gotano screwed it up. Him and his thieves tried to thieve, and things got messed up. And I'm pretty sure the shadow plane leaked into the material plane, and the whole beautiful city lost all of its color. By that time, we were already running away. Oh, it feels good getting this off my chest. I could see painting creatures not liking no color. Yeah, everything's kind of boring when it's all grays. White through black and gray in between. Yeah. Oh. They're angry with me? I guess they're angry. I just explained it to them. See? Nothing bad happened. I mean, I didn't cause it.
Okay.
Yeah, Captain, we shouldn't go to that city. It's far away from here anyways.
All right.
Not go to that city.
Okay, let's
We
just go
should,
stick this away. Put this away.
You want to enter painting? I can come with you.
Yeah. I think if a bunch of us go in there, then there's less chance that they're gonna, punish the wrong person. I really want to understand how the magic works.
I think we understand. Banta pulls things into the paintings, and then things happen.
Yeah.
How do you explain? Magic different. You know how there is.
Imagine if he knew more
From
than finger painting.
What they say is weave. This is different or more. Yes.
Weave. That's when a bunch of us have done something together.
I don't know
Weave.
what weave means. I just repeat what I heard.
It means we have.
Oh, you're
No.
so smart. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. Thank you. You can go over there now. That's where smart people stand. Nope, facing that way. Dummy. Do go on, Banta. Sorry. Oh, man.
Anyway, they're not happy. Gotano, they were not happy with Gotano, but I think you are more polite, and they will probably be more forgiving with you. Besides, I will speak up for you. I'm champion of paintings.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. No guarantee you'll do anything, but okay.
Why is he a puddle of colored goo, and you look like somebody who's never seen the sun?
We had a very important fight in painting, and some people died, including Gotano. Gotano is actually in painting, and
Wait.
they brought him. But let me finish. And they brought him back.
That was
Is
something.
it- Are you a pile of colored goo too?
No, I was actually inside painting. The others who died were not
That
inside.
guy died. He's pointing at Sebastian.
No, I am not paint. I am me.
I was
Just not-
I was ejected from the painting when I died in there.
Yes, because you were
Probably
not
because
actually
of his
there.
frayed edges. Apparently, you also have frayed edges, Sunwoo.
Me? No, I keep good care of my fur.
Banta, give me a perception check.
Is it 15 or 16? 16. Might spend a mythic on this. Yeah, I will. 30.
With Sebastian, like right here in the light, when Sebastian's like pointing at Sunwoo, saying you've got frayed edges, and Sunwoo's talking about split ends and the quality of his hygiene, you can kind of like see an outline around Sunwoo where he doesn't quite he doesn't fit in with the background 100%. Like there's the slight disconnect. Not that you've seen them, but it's almost like he's a sticker on top of, to your eyes, he looks like a sticker on top of reality that just looks like it's just not quite, it's like off by like a millimeter.
Huh. This is Sunwoo.
Yes.
See? Oh, maybe that's
You do look a little different, Sunwoo.
different than what?
It's like you don't look like you're actually here. You look like you're placed here, not here. It's strange to explain.
I might have to taste you to see if you're really here or not.
You look like you're almost you were drawn here.
Give me a cup to pee in.
I'm not falling for that trick again. Look, best thing I can tell you is come in painting and we can talk in there.
I mean, okay. Let me check the list here. If we turn around the painter's package, we could have that done 2 days after we leave Senghore, like en route to wherever we're going.
I'm
And-
still gonna work on my gun. Screw you guys.
Oh, Angel Killer should be done by the end of the day tomorrow.
Hell yeah. I mean, well, yeah, actually, hell yeah.
Don't worry, you got lots of cannons to enchant after that.
Which you could get done at ridiculous speeds, with fast craft, and because you times 2 with metal, like...
In a day?
Yeah, the 14 cannons can be +1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Well, I can do one cannon a day.
No, it's more than that. You're like
No, he can fabricate a cannon.
Can only
Oh,
fabricate.
yeah, that's
Wait,
what I mean.
actually,
Yeah. But
hold on a
putting
second. Wait a
+1
minute.
on them is also.
I can do 90. It's 10 cubic feet. It's 9 cubic feet I can make. How many cubic feet is a cannon?
The cannons are thousands of pounds.
But less than 9. Is it 4.5?
It's well, sorry. The I'm
See where I'm going with this?
It's 4,500 pounds per casting when you're 9th, or when you're 10th. So it's like 4,000 pounds per casting when you're below that. We could double check. I did the math. I might have. I'll have to double check because you're. Is it 2? I don't think it's 2.
It's a cubic, 1 cubic feet.
It's
per,
1 cubic foot. So yeah, I believe it's 450 pounds per cubic foot of steel, something like that.
Let's check. 1 cubic.
490
Anyways,
pounds.
we could have that painter's package done
Yep.
days before the Gotano painting runs out of steam.
Yep.
You guys are concerned about something else that Sodak's concerned about.
Oh yeah, Sodak has a completely different concern. So yeah, once you complete Angel Killer, you then have to kill an angel with it,
Or
or
what's it called?
you
Devil
build-
Bane
you
or
build
Outsider
Devil-
Bane.
Fiend Slayer, whatever you want to call it,
Fiend Slayer.
and go kill a devil with it.
Okay, let's put this in the hold.
Ganzorig, your ribs hurt from laughing.
Yes.
Not next to treasure. Gotano is tricky bastard.
Maybe this is what he wanted all along. No.
Yeah, we can keep it in the. We could keep it in the rope trick so that he can't actually leave. Can't access. Keep a separate rope trick running, just as the Katana timeout.
The Gotano trick.
Yeah, that's a good point. We won't keep it with the treasure and the other paintings. That's probably where he was trying to go.
Okay. So you're putting Gotano in timeout. Your black gloves, black dog. Your gloves are done. And the fire popper formula is almost done. The next is to pick up your figurehead on the next day.
Nice. I think it's being installed, right? Because part of
It's being installed. So your figurehead is installed. I don't. Are you basically Giuseppe provides you with basic instructions on how to enchant or further enchant. He has actually asked you for a couple of other custom colors while you've been there. I don't know if you are.
Yeah, someone wants to keep good terms with Giuseppe. He likes the crafter.
Okay, Giuseppe the Tinkerer has been like doing some color matching. He's very, very fond of this. This is a very neat ability for him. Everything he's asked for has seemed relatively benign. It's been for like old toys and things that he's been fixing. Personal products or personal projects, he called them. All right, so
what is the cost to leveling up the figurehead to tackle second level spells?
So this is where so at the price for power scale, I think it should follow the like a weapon.
Okay, so the first one was
$5,000.
$5,000. Okay.
So it would go
times 4.
Times 4.
So 20 grand market price, 10 grand craft
cost.
cost.
10 grand craft cost. Yep. And then you've already got like it's with the delta, right?
Yep.
And then that'll go all the way up to epic if you get enough cash.
This is fucking awesome. We are going to slot that into. That's something that Sunway's going to work on after the vests, I think. Being able to put like mirror image on your boat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, sorry, you missed.
Ah, sorry, you missed.
Invisibility on the boat's weird.
It's the invisibility sphere would be better on the boat, just so it's like just these weird. You just see the scout once in a while, just like.
Oh yeah, you just see people wandering around in the boat and sleeping, and just a cluster of people moving around.
It's Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
Oh, is that? No, I've never watched.
Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman has an invisible jet in the DC universe. Why? I have no idea. They didn't like drawing jets. I don't know. Like,
well, stealth technology kind of makes sense if you describe it that way. But
no, because she's not invisible. She just sits there like she's sitting in a chair and flies around.
Can radar pick up people? I don't know. Okay, that's a little dumb. All right, so that day goes by, is what you're saying?
That day goes by, yeah.
Okay. We ended up selling all of our junky siege weapons for 1+1 cannon, so that we had like one less to craft.
So you just had one? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me make that update. So we need to craft 13 of them. 10, 11. Okay, that makes sense. 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we still need to craft 14. Okay, so if that day is done, Angel Killer is done, Ahmed. Lee and Daedalus are crafting fire poppers. How much cost does it take to make a thing that puts out a fire?
It should be like how I would say it's the equivalent cost of a Tanglefoot bag per 5 foot square.
Okay, so 50 gold pieces per 5 foot square. That's good. I'll figure out how many we're crafting, but basically Lee and Daedalus for the next few days are cranking those out.
Cool. All right.
The track boat has now tracked 28 ships, and our when that day is done, our training is done.
Level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Sun Wu has started the painter's package.
Okay. The
Do we have the stats for the Angel Killer, by the way?
Yeah, it's already on your sheet.
Yeah.
all right. The party is the
Pirates crew.
there's one more visit from the bird folk on this day.
Yep.
The day you're crafting chitin bullets.
Yeah, we have 2 dead bodies of chitins that we've been carting around, and I think we discussed making bullets out of them. I don't know what Sodak's doing with them.
Sodak could do other things if he wants.
Bullets. Abundant ammunition. These bullets forever.
Okay, you're going to make some bullets out of the chitins. Okay. The amount of like embedded metal that is within them, you are able to make.
Oh, 4 chitins. Sorry, we've got 4 bodies.
Second, yeah, there's a lot. Okay, so the chitins tend to have 4 chains each. Okay, you are able to make chitinese, like made out of like a chitin steel bullets. We are going to say you are able to craft. Give me a craft check. Sorry. I'd like to use this to gauge how effective you are at this.
Yeah, sure.
It is a difficult task.
Don't forget your crafter's fortune.
Fortune. Now, which one? Firearms?
Yeah, that's be the one they use to make bullets.
Okay. Craft's fortunes.
Then you'd have a +1 because you'd probably still have one of the circlets on. Like your int's 1 higher. 1 bonus higher.
16, 17, 22.
Okay.
24.
Give me 4d20.
God, I suck. 36.
Okay, you are able to make 36 chitin steel bullets. They are naturally able to penetrate silver or good damage reduction. And it's an inherent nature of the material. They're not magical. That's not what's causing it.
Which means you can
Abundant ammunition is shit. All right, let's get ammunition. 36.
Oh.
All right.
Between that and Angel Killer, it's like, what are you doing, Sodak? I'm preparing for great evil. Me to attack evil? No.
Something wicked this way comes. Also, that's where I'm going. Yeah. Okay. On this day, there are a fair number of basically birds that are kind of visible nearby. They're along the building tops in the region.
All right. Well, good target practice for some of our range guys.
Are these people-sized birds?
No, they're very large birds, but they're smaller than people. They're small. They're small
Okay, well,
vultures.
Ganzorig's gonna start vulture hunting.
Okay.
We will get off a new spell that he's got called Arrow Eruption. Give me a second, I need to read this. Fuck you, birds.
Okay, it's Alfred Hitchcock movie here.